Earthrise, Wingspan and Pounce, or Pounce and Wingspan, whichever one takes your fancy. I always tend to keep them like that. Wingspan and Pounce, just easier for everybody. So these just arrived less than 24 hours ago. Not that I was disappointed, but they do seem a little small. But there's a lot packed in, well, more or less packed in. But right off the bat, the originals are much, well, not much taller, but a little bit taller. So with that aside, Wingspan and Pounce originally released 1987. The whole gimmick were that they were clones, but they transformed into two different vehicles or whatever they were supposed to be. I'd say these more closely resemble their animation from Headmaster's cartoon, and it is highly recommended. But if you don't like Daniel or Willie, then I guess Headmasters isn't for you. So, right down to it, this is Pounce the Wolf. Not too bad, I guess. Better articulation. The only thing is, obviously, his hands do not fold in like the originals, but there you go. So start off by twisting his head around, and again, would have been cool if his mouth opened a little bit, but there you go. So pop his hands round in. Oh wait, no, this is a Wingspan, isn't it? The wall, not. I think I mentioned Pounce, but no, this is Wingspan. Clearly, I got it wrong. So yeah, he's sort of doing the old, what they used to do in the early 2000s. If you're a skater, balance on your hands and have your legs out like that. Not that I was a skater, but yeah, I mean that's pretty decent, I guess. It's obviously an eagle, but his face closely resembles Mothra, and I do like this one. You can sort of balance it like that. Perhaps I can use it for Laserbeak at some point. So he will pop there. And next up is Pounce, obviously there. Again, he twists his head around. And yet the lack of the jaw movement would have been cool. And yeah, the same as this one. And its little puny arms will fold down. Now this one, you have to sort of twist it around. Then his legs come out, kind of closely resembling the old Quick Switch toy. And his little dinky little tail comes out. So yeah, that is Pounce the Wolf. Obviously, he didn't have much airtime in the American cartoon because there was so much going on in that last season. Optimus Prime was sort of going around like an old man. But yeah, they did some damage to Punch, didn't they? But obviously, their American animation models were sparsely different to the figures, and even like I said at the beginning, the animation models in Headmasters are pretty close to what we have here. So yeah, great color scheme for these two. But obviously the originals are considerably bigger, and they do come with weapons. These two don't come with weapons. It's kind of bad. Imagine going into a fight and all you have is your beak. So yeah, I've got to put these back where they were. That tail does move, but it doesn't fold up into his back, which is kind of bad. And I mean, great articulation. I mean, all the Earthrise ones do. Oh, pops his hands. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool. It really could benefit from having some weapons to make it stand out. I mean, I'm not even going to... Now I'm not even going to try and attempt to use a G1 weapon. Right, next up, the doggy. Well, it's a wolf basically. Don't call it a doggy. Again, that comes up. Don't really know why, because it doesn't serve any purpose. And it's flimsy little arms. Well, not flimsy, but they're just really thin. Kind of like mine, I guess. And oh, they will fold. Yeah, to say I wasn't disappointed when I got them. I thought, oh, I thought they were bigger than that when I got them yesterday. Yesterday being April 28th, 2025. For those watching in the future. Yeah, so that's clip into place. Actually, I never noticed that before. What is this about? Anyway. Yeah, pretty decent, but obviously they lack the hip swivel. But there we go. There you have it. Like you've seen, the G1 figures are much, well, slightly bigger. Just stand them too. Yeah, there were Autobot clones called Fastlane and Cloudraker, which I have the originals, but I don't have the Earthrise ones. And knowing my luck, I will get my hands on them someday. You know me. But there we are. That is what you have here. Is Earthrise, Decepticon clones, Wingspan, and Pounce in that order. Bizarrely enough, lack of weapons, but that doesn't really take away anything. But that is pretty sweet, pretty good color scheme, and obviously an effort to resemble the G1s behind them. And the usual, if you like what you see and you're not fast asleep, yeah, wakey wakey. If you're not asleep by this, yeah, check out my other videos, and I'll try do my best to ramble on. And thank you for watching.